In this video, I'm going to solve another A-level physics question that is related to again thermal physics. Okay, the uh, the force on the sample of material is gradually increase and then decrease. So here is the graph between force and extension. Okay, when we increase the force on this any material, okay, so it will extend. Extension will also increase. Just like if for example I say this is a rubber, for example, any elastic material, rubber or any elastic material, if we increase the force on this material, so there is an extension in this material. Or if we take any spring, for example, there is a spring, okay, and if we increase the force on this, so there is extension in this. So similarly any material, so he does not tell us about which type of material is that, okay. So when we increase the force, there is extension, and when we decrease the force, so it will reback, the spring or rubber will reback, okay, okay, and when we bounce back, so it means there is a compression, okay. So because this is elastic material, okay, so the force, when we decrease the force, so it means extension will also decreases. So there is a graph that is shown here in the diagram, okay. In this diagram there is a this, force extension graph, you can see that. So if this graph starts from the O. When we increase the force, so it means there is the graph is directly proportional, okay. So there is a straight line, okay, and then there is a tilt line, okay, and this is basically according to Hooke's law. Hooke's law, and the graph is in this direction, from here to here the graph increases these 2 points, for example these red color, and the graph in then after that when we remove the force, so the graph will decline, okay. So extension will also decrease, so it means the graph will go back, okay. So the question our examiner asks to find the increase in thermal energy of the sample is represented by the area. Which area shows the increase in thermal energy? Only increase. So definitely increase in thermal energy mean change in temperature or heat, okay. So increase in thermal energy can be represented by the area, okay. So if in simple word, when we increase the force increase, so thermal energy increases, thermal energy increases. So it means we have to check only the area where the force increases, okay. This is the area where the force increases. You can see that this is the area with the force increases. So this is area of P plus Q. P plus Q is the area where the force increases, okay. So question is that why by increasing the force thermal energy increases. So simple is that when we increase the force, when we increase the force, so the speed increases, speed of the particle increases, and when speed of the particle increases, so it means kinetic energy increases. And when kinetic energy increases, so it means when kinetic energy increases, it does mean temperature also increases, because kinetic energy and temperature are directly proportional. So when we increase the kinetic energy, so it means temperature will also increase, and temperature increase mean the thermal energy increase. So question is why by increasing the force the speed increases? Because as we know that when we apply a force any material, okay, so there is a change of their energy, because as we know that when we apply the force we perform the work on the, and when this work is converted into, as we know according to work energy principle. For example, if there is a ball and we throw this ball, so it means when we apply the force on this ball, it means it will move, and when it, so it's this force perform the work, and this work is equal to change of energy in when we perform the work on object, so it will convert into energy. Similarly when we apply a force on a material, so it means the force increases, so it means there we have to perform the work, and work must increase the kinetic energy, and kinetic energy increase must be related to the temperature, because when we increase the temperature, it means the molecules or any material objects must move at the faster rate, okay. That's why the kinetic energy and temperature are proportional, and temperature increase mean there is thermal energy. So The only condition is force increases. So this area is force. So why we do not choose R? Because this is the area when the force decreases. So when force decreases, so thermal energy also decreases. So this option B is the correct one. Okay, thank you.